motorbike photo. Please turn to page 2. Zach and Mum looked through a box of old photos. One was in a frame.
Wow!
Said Zach.
A Speed Ace motorbike!
Yes, said Mum. And can you guess who was sitting on it? Zach peered closely at the photo.
No,
he said.
Who is it?
It's Granddad when he was a young man, answered Mum. He used to race motorbikes and he was quite famous.
Was he really?
Said Zach.
Mom, could I take this photo to school? I'd like to show it to my friends.
Mum shook her head. I don't think so, she said. It's very special. It's the only photo we have of Granddad on his big racing motorbike. The next morning, Zach asked Mum again.
Mom, please, let me take the photo to school. I'll be careful with it. It won't get lost or torn or anything.
After a moment, Mum agreed. Put it in a big envelope, she said, and write your name on it. Zach took the photo into his room and carefully lifted it out of its frame. He found an envelope in his desk and wrote his name on it. Then he showed it to Mum. That's good, she said. Put it in your backpack, but you'll still have to be careful. Don't drop it in a puddle or spill anything on it.
I promise, Mom,
said Zach as he dashed out the door. When he arrived at school, Zach went straight to his classroom. He whispered to his friends,
You'll never guess what I've brought to school.
What is it?
They asked.
You'll have to wait till later,
replied Zach with a secret smile. Later, when everyone went outside, Zach took the envelope from his backpack and ran out to the playground. Several of his friends gathered around.
My granddad was famous,
Zach told them.
He used to race motorbikes. I've got a photo of him.
Zach slid his hand inside the envelope. Then he gasped. The envelope was empty.
Oh no!
cried Zach.
The photo must have fallen out.
They looked all around the playground, but the photo was nowhere to be found. Zach and his friends raced back to where the school bags were kept. Zach searched through his backpack. There was no photo. His friends helped him to look for it. They searched everywhere. They looked behind coats, under bags, and on top of shelves, but they still couldn't find the photo. That afternoon, Zach walked home very slowly. He couldn't believe that he'd lost the photo of Granddad on his motorbike. What would Mum say? She had told him to be careful, and he had promised. Zach kept looking around as he walked along the footpath. He pounced on every piece of paper that he saw, hoping that it would be the photo. But he didn't find it. When Zach got home, he hurried to his room. He didn't want Mum to ask him about the photo. He was very annoyed with himself. He picked up his toy motorbike and revved up the wheels. The motorbike whizzed across the floor towards his desk on the other side of the room. Zach sat and watched it. Then he saw something on the floor beside his desk. He leaped up. It was the photo! He had taken an empty envelope to school.
Yes!
Yelled Zach, punching his hand into the air. Mum came to the door and asked, What did your friends think of the photo?
Oh, I forgot to take it to school,
said Zach. He looked at the photo again.
But I've decided not to take it now.
Why not? Asked Mum.
Because it's so special.
said Zach.
If my friends want to see it, they'll have to come to our house.
That's a very good idea, said Mom. Zach put the photo back in its frame.
Granddad and his motorbike can stay right here on my desk.
He grinned.